Boo! Welcome. I should probably mute that. There. Alright. And yeah, you should have raided over, buddy. Nah, how's it going, Joel? So I was going to stream on YouTube, the Echoes of Wisdom, but literally, like, minutes before the stream happened, I realized the video was taken down, and I checked my email, and, DMCA strike. So, right at around 9:20 p.m., I got a DMCA notice and a, copyright strike. So that's lovely. I'll probably get another one when I, upload Mario and Luigi gameplay for Brothership, but I don't care. I genuinely don't. Shit happens. I'll just stream it on Kick again. And I'll stream Brothership on Kick. I'll do a whole playthrough of Brothership on Kick. I'll totally do that. Because I know you guys want to see that game. I have hope for it. Though I could be wrong. Surprised your YouTube channel is still live. Yeah, no, I'm surprised it's still live too. Because I've uploaded like dozens of videos pre-release. And have survived the wrath of Nintendo as a result. So, sweet. But, yeah. I don't have hope for Brothership. I don't care if it's even good. Well, dude, they ruined the Zelda franchise literally with this game coming out, and they ruined Paper Mario. Can't stay up too long. I have work tomorrow, but yeah. So, let me quickly hide the receipts and the shipping label. Thankfully, none of that's on screen. But let me just toss it like on the other side of the room so that I don't have any potential accidents with that. But I'm building it tonight. I'm gonna burn it in overnight to like test all the components and make sure everything works, and then I'm gonna ship it off probably tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. Peerless Assassin being the biggest box on screen is crazy. Yeah, you're not, but it's a dual tower cooler. It's a dual tower cooler for $35. It's a no-brainer to get it. If your case fits it, get it. There is no reason not to get it. It is a great cooler for the price. Jason, did you change the name of the Zelda video before it was taken down? Yes, I did. Because it wasn't getting any, the algorithm wasn't liking it, T-Lord. The algorithm didn't like it. Then the algorithm liked it once I changed the name. T2ID ruined, Zelda got bashed. Why should I care about Brothership? I mean, the main hub in that world is called Concordia. Yeah, that is pretty funny. But yeah, the Nintendo Ninjas and the Poo Poo Gas defeated my YouTube channel today. Anyways, enjoy another unboxing stream, quite literally. So, first things first, I got a, you probably can't even see it at this angle. No, you can't. It is a Cooler Master Master Box Q300L. It is a MATX case, so it's smaller than a normal size case, but it still has the thickness, so you can install like a dual tower cooler in it, as you would any other case. These were on deep discount at Micro Center, so it was a no-brainer getting one. I think they're like $40, which is an absolute steal for a case. And again, Cooler Master makes good cases. Cooler Master makes good stuff in general, typically, so I'm pretty... I would say I'm not loyal to them, but I can respect them. You shouldn't really be loyal to many brands, but Cooler Master is one of the pretty good ones, in my opinion. Also, I'm going to switch over to this mic because it's a little louder, and I'm right next to it. I'm literally talking into it right now. You had a good thing. The poo-poo gas was the perfect disguise, and you had to change it. We had a good thing going, and you, your pride and your ego, you just had to blow it all up, Walter. Yeah, guys. Ooh, I got a knife. Ooh, I got a knife. Ooh. No, I'm going to use it to open boxes. So, unboxing stream, I guess. Let me raise this camera a little bit, because it's going to need to be raised. That ain't no knife, it's a box cutter. Technically a knife. That's a razor. Well, I tried to have that argument with a cop before, and he did not like that argument. Not even kidding. So yeah, no, that argument will not fly. Obviously, I live in a state of Maryland where the Second Amendment laws aren't strong. So there's that. That's a lot better. A lot higher. Can we get much higher? So high? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Can we get much higher? Are we going to have a leg stream for today? Yes. And a water stream. Make sure to drink water, kids. Really good for you. This is a 2-liter jug. Wise move leaving your socks on? Yeah, I know. I have Alex and Don in chat, or probably they're in chat. Don Soy gets added, doesn't have sub, tries to unlock it through random sub unlock point redemption, gets this. Yeah, you just got RNG'd. You just got RNG'd. Alright, so again. Oh, just snuck it in. Yeah, that's the Cooler Master box. It's a MATX case, really solid case for the price. The only gripe I have with it is the PCI slots are removable, and they're not replaceable. But that's not going to matter, especially when you can just get some from another case and just put them back in. And typically you're not going to add or remove expansion cards, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Guess. You want to play a little game? Falls off tricycle. Alright. Another cool thing I like about the case, and you'll see it too. Another cool thing I like about it, the filter is magnetic. Filters are magnetic. You can peel it off and then wash it or put a vacuum over it. It's great. Did Kick also ban the Zelda gameplay? No. So if you want to go rewatch it, it's there. Oh, it even has a filter on the backside here. Dude, I love this. This case is actually really cool because it has magnetic filters. Not many cases have this. This is something I wish my case had. Remove this and slap it on. You have magnetic filters on yours? I'm jealous. Mine doesn't. It makes it so much easier to clean, dude. Holy shit. Now the question is, do I do that? So, this is the top. You can't really see because I have all this in the way. So let me just tuck it under here. Show you guys from a frontwards POV. Chat. Does this look better? Or does this look better? The tessellation on the bottom half or on the top half? Which one? I say top half, but I'll let you guys take a look at it. Light angle's kind of shit here. Belated birthday gift. Also, how was becoming 20 and 21 like? 21 was fun because you could go out and drink. 20 was just eh. I'm gonna be real with you. 22 is also kind of eh. Top like this, alright. But, oh, you get the peel too. Actually, no. I probably do need to get the peel off, or at least this part of the peel off. But, I'll let the recipient peel the rest of this off. Just because peels are fun. And I'll let the owner do the peels. 23 was alright. 24 is probably going to be uneventful, to be honest. 21 was the last eventful birthday, honestly. Albeit 22 is eventful for me because I went to Canada as like an early birthday gift. Comes with zip ties and a bunch of standoffs and other screws, which I guess is nice. I don't know if I'll need them. You're turning 44 this year? Holy shit. Also, for those curious why the name is 10AD, if you look at it, if you squint at it, it looks like it says the word toad. Which, I thought was clever, given the recipients, given the client. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But let's just say I have shit humor. That might be why I can barely hear you. Or it could be your sound settings suck. Alright, let me just switch over to the other mic. There. How loud am I now? Am I good? Because I'm going to toss this case over here, temporarily. And we're going to get the motherboard out. Too loud? Alright. So, the board I got is an ITX board. I sound nasally now? Well, that's because I'm using a phone mic. I'm using a phone mic now, and it's kind of, you know, shit. But this has Wi-Fi built into it. It's rather cheap. ASRock makes good boards, and it's B550, which you don't need anything over B550 unless you're an overclocker. And overclocking in today's day and age is kind of useless. Does come with an I/O shield, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to install that. It does come with SATA cables, which I'll keep in there. Motherboard manual. It still comes with a CD. That's crazy, bro. It still comes with a CD. What is this, 1990? Same loudness I had to mute WWE Raw to hear you. Did your client pay you for this? Oh, yes. No. He definitely paid me well in advance. Trust me. As soon as I got payment, I literally bought all this shit, like, literally the night after. Or the night when he paid me. I deliberately went with the 7700 instead of the 7700X, so I wouldn't have to go source a cooler. That's fair. Albeit, coolers are dirt cheap, bearded. Coolers are dirt cheap. I paid $35 for this, and it's a dual tower. I mean, $35 for a dual tower cooler is a steal, in my opinion. Alright, so. First rule of business. Putting the motherboard down. Putting the motherboard on its box and unboxing it. Also, make sure you have the foam here so that you don't short it to anything. How much are you profiting from this? About, like, very close to 100. Very close. I'm not going to say how much. Oh, cool, it still has a CD drive. I have some CDs. Oh, cool, it has a CD. Yeah, it has a CD disc in it. For drivers, you won't need it because I'll install everything. I'll install everything on the internet. But I guess it's a nice to have, so yeah. Can a CD drive play DVDs? No, but a DVD drive can play CDs. One can do the other, but it's basically, they're tiered, essentially. A CD drive can't play DVDs, but a DVD drive can play CDs because CDs are less complex. Blu-ray drives can play CDs as well as Blu-rays. Can I play my CD? T-Lord, you're giving me a stroke. You're giving me a stroke. Please. I'm literally having a stroke reading your stuff, T-Lord. Also, I'm gonna quickly throw this static bag in here because I no longer need it. But I want to get the hard drive in as soon as I can. I need to get my screwdriver set. Also, I know I didn't get AM5, and a lot of people are going to boo me for that, but AM5 is overpriced. the budget I had to keep was close to $1,000, so I went with AM4, but I went with a 5700 X3D, which is better than the 7000 series in my opinion, especially if you're just gaming. It's absolutely amazing for that. Because a lot of single-core games like SCP, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, really anything that's single-core ridden will typically run like 10 to 15% better on an X3D chip than a regular stock chip. All right. Oh, and you get the sticker too. Nice. All right, let me quickly throw all that back in the box. If it wants to go in the box, that'd be great. I love when you put stuff in a box or take it out of a box and then you try to put it back in and it doesn't want to fit. Really? Why won't you go in? There we go. Alright. Perfect. I just don't want to throw away my money for it. Hold on. My one flaw with my PC is no CD drive. Mine doesn't have a CD drive either, but the one upstairs that I have my game server does have a Blu-ray drive in it, and I do use it for ripping Blu-rays and DVDs, and currently I'm in the process of ripping DVDs of Big Bang Theory, because I picked up like 5 seasons of it for like $20 at a Comic-Con, and I'm giving that to my my half-sister for her birthday, which is tomorrow, actually. So I kind of need to get my ass on that tomorrow. Unbox. Yes, Rhyme Ray, unbox. So, 5700 X3D. This is a solid chip. Oh no, not the Bazingas. Ripped everything to my server. Based. But yeah, this is a 5700 X3D. Always be careful with installing these. Grab it by the edge like this. Make sure you don't touch the pins. If you touch the pins, you basically destroy the processor. Alright. There we go. That was easy. Processor's in. Make sure all the pins are straight too. Very few people do that step. It was a brand new chip. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll even take it out and show you. Fine. We're good. Alright. The question is, will Noida still make its shit when a Wend is built? Oh, it definitely will. It'll just take a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Because Noida, I believe, is single core. So it actually would benefit from this a little bit compared to like a chip that doesn't have the 3D cache on it. So you might get like, you know, better performance with more shit on screen. I know Minecraft loves those chips. I've seen brand new Intel motherboards with bent pins on a CPU socket. It's a legit concern. Well, that's Intel, dude. Okay, all jokes aside, it is a concern. I will agree with you. I'm just making fun of Intel because their 13th and 14th gen I refuse to touch with a 10-foot pole because they're literally selling defective chips, which is disgusting. A scummy practice. Alright, the next thing I'm adding is 64 gigs of LPX DDR4 RAM. Oh, me too. I refuse to touch Windows 11. I refuse to. But 64 gigs of DDR4. This should be plenty for really anything. Gaming, streaming, video editing, really anything. Plus, it's the most that can fit on this board. So, for how cheap DDR4 is right now, it's kind of worth just picking it up and forgetting about it. Alright, it's in. And now for the second dim. Did Intel copy Boeing's notes on quality standards, or maybe they copied Tesla? Damn, got him. Alright. So that's the RAM in. Look at how much power is in my hand right now. Look at how much power. That's impressive. I love that. It's so satisfying holding an ITX board that has the processor and the RAM installed, because it just, I don't know, just something about it. Alright, let me go get my screwdriver so I can remove these screws and put the M2 in. Because, 2 terabyte SSD. And I got that for not a bad price either. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. What is this, Oppenheimer? Alright, where should I throw the boxes that I've used already? Should probably put them right there. Somewhere out of the way. Sun on a stick from TF2. That's a thing? 2 terabytes? Yeah. Alright, have a good night, Ian. Okay. Get this out. There we go, I got the right size. I'm typically good at eyeing that, but sometimes I'm wrong. Alright, that's one screw. And this is the second one. Whoops. Thank God these screws are magnetic. Thank you, Azrock, for not cheaping out on that. I appreciate it greatly. You've restored a little bit of faith in my humanity. It's a weapon Scout has. Hey, Chuckle Nuts! Bonk! Hey, Chuckle Nuts! So, I was at the convention on Saturday, and there was a Miku, a Bochi the Rock, and a Scout all together. There are these 3 black dudes that were all dressed up as those 3 characters, and it was hilarious. Like it was hilariously cursed, and I loved it. Bubblegum drive? Yeah, it's a bubblegum drive. Oop. Never cut towards yourself, even though I just did. Never do that. Well, it wasn't really that. It was just like a bunch of men in a group. Like, men will always be men. And they all just did that for trolling. Oh, that's a weird case. I've never seen an SSD case like this before. That's actually kind of cool. Good on SK for doing that. The packaging also feels a little weird. Like, maybe this is corn-based plastic or something. I don't know. And we use the term men loosely here. Haha. There we go. I just need to hear a small click, and I did. 2 terabytes of storage is a lot. This will be plenty. Hopefully plenty. God, I hope so. I'd be impressed. Then again, my Steam library is close to 3 terabytes at this point, so I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a hypocrite. And I have like 40 terabytes of old video games that I totally didn't pirate. I would want to do a Transformer, but I'd want to be a high effort if I did. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's kind of like what I did with Link. I wanted to be Link, but I didn't want to just do it cheap. I wanted to go all out, and I did. But that Bumblebee I saw was really good. Like that when I saw that, I thought immediately of you, Taylor, and I'm like, holy shit, he'd love this. Please tell me these are about the same size as Rock. I would appreciate it. Yep, they are. Good. Thank goodness. I was gonna have an aneurysm if these were different sizes. And for some reason, I can't get that one in. Ah. Dude, that's kind of sick, actually. You don't see RoboCop that often. Especially cosplays of him. That's kind of sick, dude. There was a kid that 3D printed Freddy Fazbear's entire like face, and that was a cool cosplay. I really appreciated that one. FNAF fans are built different, and the thing is if you do a FNAF cosplay, you can make it look as dirty and ghetto as possible, and homemade as you wish, because it gives it that tattered look, which they kind of need to make it look realistic. So honestly, if it looks like really worn out and tattered and shit, it actually makes it look better than if it were to just be like perfectly sanded and everything. A nerd like that married gives hope to us all. Then again, he's a firefighter. Well, that explains everything. Alright, M2 in, RAM in, processor in. Now we put the gray goop on. And the flavor of gray goop I have today is some NTH1 from Noctua. But, the question is, yeah, I should probably install it now rather than later. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm too fat to cosplay anything other than fat bastard. Damn. At least you own that. At least you own that. Because there are people who get offended over that shit. Over like, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy, or some shit like that. Alright, this comes with 2 fans, which is nice. The Thermalright fans are actually pretty decent. I know they're a little loud, but they're decent. Again, you're paying $35 for a dual tower cooler. You shouldn't really be complaining at that point. Very good packaging, I must add. Very good packaging. Very simple, good packaging. Now, I know for a fact this is going to require some sort of mounting kit. I'm assuming it's going to require a different mounting kit than these right here. Of course I'm happy. Look at me. I'm a big fat slob. I've got bigger titties than you do. I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. I've not seen my willy in 2.5 years, which is long enough to declare it legally dead. I should have said that in a Scottish accent! Scottish! Alright, let's see. AM4. And it's all in Chinese. Yippee! Not really. Okay, so I do remove the old standoffs. I do remove the stock standoffs. That I figured. But you always want to make sure, because I've seen some coolers where you don't need to do that. I might need to get a larger screwdriver. Oh, that barely wanted to go, but I got it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got someone I've got to get in touch with and forgive myself. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I'm worried I'm gonna strip these damn screws, man. This is not the proper bit for this. These bits are a bit too tiny. Oh, it uses the same backplate, I assume. The same backplate. At least I hope it does. These are gonna have to go back into the motherboard box when I ship it off. There we go. I'm just impressed I was able to remove them all. Dude, you've never seen Austin I have. It's just been 5 bajillion years. I've seen Spy Who Shagged Me like maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a reference the whole time. I haven't seen those movies in forever. You're surrounded by children, bro. We're all in our 20s. Thank God we're not children. God, I hate dealing with children, man. I say that as someone who teaches kids in elementary school. But those ones aren't annoying. I'm talking about middle schoolers. Middle schoolers are freaking annoying. But that's also because my dad teaches them, so I kind of know a thing or two. I did not get a degree to be called a child, lol. Damn. Holy shit, you tell him. So wait, there's a coin battery in here somewhere? There's one right here. Why is there a warning sticker there? There should be one there. No? Also, I guess this is how you clear CMOS on this board. You pull out the jumper, and then you put it back in. That's going to be a little annoying, unless there is a short somewhere. I don't see a short anywhere for it, though. Typically, there's 2 pins to short it, unless those are the 2 pins. No, they are not. Okay. Actually, no, it is. Alright. Right there. You can't really see it. Those are the 2 pins for clear CMOS. No, you got a degree to be indoctrinated and brainwashed to make sure you started your adult life off in huge debt. College is shit now. I agree. That's why I dropped out. Trades are the way to go, honestly. Alright, let me quickly set that back down. Please tell me if this uses the same back plate. I would really appreciate it. It does. Okay, we're good. I need gray standoffs. And, oh, it has new screws. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so, do you see how the standoffs are all different colors? The pink is AM4 and AM5. The blue is a 1700 socket. And the black is 1100 socket. That's actually really nice. Good them for labeling that. Really good job on labeling that. That's actually kind of intuitive. Good on them. And it has the screws included as well. I like that. That's smart. That is very, very smart design. Very good design choice there. And I assume these metal plates have the same thing? Yes, they do. The curved one there says AM4. You can't really see it. You kind of could have. You can see the M glistening on the camera right there. But, yeah, that's AM4. I didn't. I was dumb. I wanted to be in IT. Make sure you read that in an annoying, high-pitched voice. IT is in information technology. Oh, this comes with its own thermal goop.
Well, I'm keeping that thermal goop. And I'll just give him the rest of the NTH one. Because you could definitely reapply it. I mean, I don't know why you would need to reapply it, but... I really need to start switching over to PTM 7950. I'll do that eventually. I'll eventually buy a giant sheet of PTM and start using that on my graphics card and my processor and just go from there. But that'll be a while out. Honestly, I really need to start doing that. Just use PTM for all builds. Because PTM is goated. It's just expensive. But it's so worth it. Is their thermal paste any good, actually? I don't know. They definitely don't give you a whole lot of it, though. You can very much tell that. They don't give you a whole lot. They probably give you enough for one application. I'll just use it. Oh, it comes with fan clips. Are these the LGA sockets? These are the LGA backplanes. Yep, 1700 and 1150. I don't need those. What I do need is this. And it comes with a Y splitter too. It even comes with a Y splitter. That's awesome. Dude, they just give you fucking everything on this. That's amazing. It comes with a Y splitter. So you can put both fans of the cooler into one header. Great job. Very, very great job. That makes my life infinitely easier because Noctua doesn't do that. You have to buy the splitters yourself. Or at least I think you did. I could be bullshitting, but I'm pretty sure I had to buy a splitter myself. A palm splitter. And I'll just throw this in here. I'm not going to use it. The client can keep it. It's free thermal paste. Might as well. I'll just use the better thermal paste that I have. Plus, this is getting to the end of its shelf life anyway, so it needs to be used. There we go. That should be enough. Maybe a little bit more. Perfect. Alright. That actually might be a bit too much, but oh well. I mean, I'm legit concerned about modern college. A ton of people I knew were way too comfortable with cheating. Not the kind of skills I want to see reinforced in people. Yeah, no, well, that's the thing. They encourage you to cheat. They indoctrinate you in a woke ideology. And then they charge you $100,000 a semester for it. And you expect people to live a happy life 5 years down the road? That's not how it works. Bearded, we need more people like you. We need more people like you out there who hire because you don't have a degree. And hire you because you have certs or some sort of merit that isn't fucking college. Oh, you went to Harvard? Instantly disqualified. Instantly. That's fair. That's fair. That's how it should be. But it isn't, because diversity hires make you so much money to... They pay you to hire, you know, diversity people. When in reality, those diversity people will drain your fucking company like it's nothing. Alright. Time to take the fun thing off. Actually, first things first. I have to do this. Let me slice this bag out. And then throw the other two bags into the container. Where did I put my knife? Oh, it's hidden. My knife is hidden. If I can't make money from your work, then why the fuck am I hiring you? Exactly. Alright, time to throw the rest of this stuff into the box, because I don't need any more of this. I just need the fan clips, the fans, which are right there. Let me move these fan clips over to the fans so I know where everything is. The brackets, and the Y splitter. Yep, I got everything. Alright. That can be put aside. And now, these go inward or outward? They go inward. Good to know. IMO College was initially meant to teach you trade skills and train you how to have a proper work ethic. The problem is the whole system is practically devolved into harvesting money from 18-year-old kids and teaching them how to cram. Yeah, and I'll be real with you, the AI, the surgence of AI hasn't helped things either, because you can cheat shit really easily now. And honestly, given the amount of stupid busy work they have at colleges, which by the way teaches you nothing, all those essays and shit don't prepare you for anything. Unless you're becoming an English major or something, but... And it's the same thing with calculus. Calculus won't teach you anything unless you're going into engineering or something, which not many go into that. I severely doubt that everyone going to college is going to be a civil engineer or something. Highly doubt it. They're probably doing something stupid like getting an art major that they'll never use in their lives and go like, wow, I wasted $200,000 for this major? Damn, I'm stupid. I learned, but my school's not encouraging me to do that. English or Spanish major? Oh, shit. These guys like to bounce, which is not a good thing. I'm going to have to set these screws over here and use two hands to hold the back plate in, because these actually press into the back plate quite a bit. Make sure that they're... Ooh, that one clicked. I think they're all more or less locked in now. Alright. So, inward, right? Yes, inward. Let me just drop the two screws in, just so that it keeps it somewhat in place. And then I'll screw them all four at the same time. There we go. Alright. Whoever moves first is the game major. Haha. Alright. That should be good. Make sure these are hand tight. Because if they're not, there's going to be some sort of cooler intolerance and then it's going to overheat and I don't want that. Always make sure they're hand tight. But don't make them too tight or else you'll crack the board, which is worse. I mixed up T-Lord with Bearded. They both do have similar colors. Oh, I understand that. They both have a similar red, or a shade of red. Or at least from my view. The screen looks a little bit off color at the camera, at my angle. So maybe it's a similar thing for you. But yeah. This is like an NHD 15 amount of heatsink. This is a ton of heatsink for the price. This thing is going to stay nice and cool. Or at least I hope so. It should stay nice and cool. Look at that shiny sheen on it. It's pretty. Very pretty. I should probably remove the film first. There we go. That goes in trash. It's overkill. I paid $35 for it. I paid $35 for it. If I paid 15 less, I would have gotten like a Hyper 212, but I'd rather spend an extra $15 on cooling than anything else. So this got dented mid shipment. That I'm not happy about. But these fins on this one corner got dented. That makes me not very happy. It's cosmetic, but I'm still not happy about it. Makes me rather upset. And it's only on this one tower here. There we go. I fixed it. Not happy about that though. There's definitely some QA with that, I guess, or someone's not shipping them properly. All the time I'm not very concerned with AI taking people's jobs just yet. Well, here's the thing. All these art people who go like, "Oh no, the art's going to be all AI generated now. I'm not going to have any job anymore." My brother in Christ, you didn't have a job to begin with. Selling your art is so hard today. Like, no offense to all these people that I go to Comic-Cons and visit, but y'all are a niche of a niche. No one's gonna buy your art when there's 100,000 of you all competing against each other. And sure, you may get like a couple sales here and there, but it won't pay for everything. You'll get like maybe $100 a month off of commissions and shit. That's not a livable wage. I don't care who you are. Unless you're Filipino or live in some other third world country, you're not making livable money. Again, art majors don't do shit. You won't get shit from them. I'm gonna need a hella screwdriver here. I'll be right back. That's why Slender art is superior. That's why shitposting is superior. PC catalytic converter. That's essentially what a cooler is. It's a catalytic converter for a car, except instead of making it sound quieter and run more efficiently, it keeps the damn thing from overheating. Liberal arts degrees are worthless now? Oh, 100%. AR is still mostly shit anyway? Exactly. So, here's what AI art is good for. It is good for a reference material. It's like all these people go like, "Oh, why are you taking a picture of art?" It's the same thing as AI art, AI generated bullshit. It's amazing for a reference point. It is an amazing reference point, and then you can create derivative works of it, and boom, it's yours. I don't get why people have a stick up their ass about that when AI is a great instrument. It's just as if you were to take a photo of nature. It is a instrument to help you make art. The art industry is like the acting industry. A tiny minority of the overall industry can get by, let alone thrive. Exactly. Kira uses it for reference and deviates from it. Exactly. No, that's how you're supposed to use AI. You're supposed to use it as a reference point, not as a concrete thing to stand by. Because if you use it as a concrete thing and sell it, not only are you scummy, but that's not how it works. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get a screwdriver, a large one. All right. I'm just going to zigzag back and forth on this. You also want to put a little bit of pressure on it. I might just two hands. like a burger. That one is not going in. Ah, because it's bending freely. There we go. Now it's in. Oh, you can feel the tension from it now, yeah. No, it's in. Now what I'm going to do, and this is going to piss people off, I'm going to screw it in the whole way, and then I'm going to remove it and see how I did on the thermal application. Because I always worry about that, but I think I did an okay job. So what kind of fuel does this thing run on? 91. It runs on flex fuel. It runs on flex fuel. Obviously. How much more can you go? Jeez. There we go. Okay, I was wondering, like, when is it stopping? Because this one's already done. Alright, they're both hand tight. Actually, I don't even have to take the cooler off again. I can just look at it from the sides. Yeah, I seem to have done a good job. Yep, seems good. Alright. I see it seeping out a little bit, but I'd rather have slightly too much compound than slightly too little. Because at least with too much, it can sploosh out a little bit. But with too little, you eventually run to thermal throttling and a shorter life of the processor. The two towers. One needs to have an antenna on it. It runs on flex tape. Corn-powered PC. Here's the thing. Somebody actually did use a gas engine to power a PC once. They used like a shitty AliExpress like gas engine and connected it to an alternator and actually fed the PC power via a gas engine. It was stupid, but it worked. It is a very beautiful heatsink, though. I bet the US military has a PC like that, so that they can crash planes into it and mysteriously have $2 trillion disappear the night before. Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, gas generators do exist, T-Lord. Also, this is not coming off. I could literally do this and it's not gonna, you know, break. This thing is on tight. Not that you should shake it or anything. Please don't do that. Next thing I'm going to do is put this in. Okay, this is convenient. There is a fan header right there. Right there. And that'll be perfect for the two fans that go in this cooler. That is perfect placement. I know that was unintentional, but that is perfect for a fan header. And now I can just, you know, I guess stick that there. Honestly, I should probably put the fans in now since I have it exposed. Because once I put this in a case, it's going to be impossible to fuck with. So might as well do it now. Imagine how hot a turbo diesel PC would get. Put this PC in mineral oil. Do you have $3,000 and an acrylic case for me? No? Okay, never mind. I have a fuck you? Nice. I do too. I have two of them, one on each of my hands. You should shake it. Why though? That's not going to do anything, by the way. It won't. It's like when Patrick pays for ice cream and buttons. What? That's a thing? You're talking to the guy that never watched SpongeBob as a kid. SpongeBob, my balls are stuck. Alright, I'm going to quickly store everything back in here. These motherboard clips can go in here. Actually, I'm going to put them in the static bag, because that's probably the safest place for them. Bro, you missed out as a child? No, I didn't. I had Spy Kids, I had Dora, I had the Backyardigans, I had Regular Show, I had Gumball. What do you mean I missed out on childhood? What do you mean? Please elaborate. SpongeBob sweeps, Morbius sweep. Okay. I forgot to put these back in there. Shit. Those SATA cables might be useful. I mean, if he wants to put SATA SSDs on there, I don't know what he would or not. Fuck. Can I see them? No. You have 2 fucks in this place. At this time, localized entirely in your room. Can I see them? No. Well, Seymour, I made it despite your directions. Oh, Superintendent Chalmers. Be prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Has anybody seen a Steamed Clams Inc. video? I love that video. It actually goes kind of hard. What is that emote? The fuck is that emote? You know I have. Oh, I know you have. Hey, I get to put fans in now. I guess you could say these are my biggest fans. Ha ha. No, I'll stop. No. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! I can't believe he came to his intervention drunk. I'm not in the sky, Dick Nips. I get these emotes, but no Don Soy. Everybody who subscribed, Don Soy in the chat, just to taunt Don. Everybody spam Don Soy. Everyone who can. These fan clips are a little bit of a bitch to get in, but nothing I'm not used to. Oh, they have anti-vibration pads on them. That's neat. That's good on them for that. They have little anti-vibration pads on the corners here. I heard a weird beep. I didn't. To unbox when Don Soy. You can choose the emote you want unlocked, dude. It costs a little more, but you can just choose the one you want unlocked. Oh, I'm stupid. Right. You have to do it 1 hook in. You can't, or 2 hooks in, not 1 hook in. But then he can't do his Genshin 5-star pull full Dawn? Yeah. Or his Honkai Starside Rail Dawn. Or his Zenless Zone Zero Dawn. I don't fucking know. All of y'all and your gotcha addictions. Scooter has shin impact. Real. Alright, that should be good. So I cable managed with the metal clip for this, and it actually fits perfectly. I'm kind of glad I did that. Now I just have to thread it to the side a little bit, but it's more convenient that way. Second fan. I don't think I need anything out of this assassin case or this assassin box anymore, so I'm just gonna cover it up. T-Lord is on Genshin Rehab. Well, not really Genshin Rehab. He just doesn't play the game anymore. Which is understandable entirely. I am blessed that I never got addicted into those games, because those games are expensive, both in time and in money. But my body is telling me yeah. Genshin is ass, plays Zenless Zone Zero. Max when he finds a 3,000-year-old in his MiHoYo game. Alright, that's the second one in. Pretty decent cable management. That fan is a little lower than this one. I might want to adjust that a little bit. Actually, no, I can't. Because this one is sitting right on top of the RAM. So, I don't know if you can see it. This fan's a little higher up because it's literally bumping against the RAM DIMMs right here. This one can sink a little lower, which honestly is better for performance. And it's basically covering the entire heatsink. But again, 2 towers over this is overkill. Whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever. No, it looks nice. It looks very nice. The whole PC is a cheap fucking, like, dumpster box? No, not really. This is pretty good. Alright. Now it's time to put it in a case, which is the not fun part. So what I'm going to do... Oh, shoot. I need to put this away. I need to put this manual away. Manuel! That's a reference nobody will get. Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't fret over every egg. Well, if it isn't Sussy Jack. Alright. These go over here with all the other boxes that I've exhausted. And now it's time to put this bitch in a case. Quickly move that over here. Set this down. Okay, that is slightly annoying though. These magnetic filters aren't super strong. So if you grab it by the side, these just move freely. Which is mildly annoying, but oh well. That's a feature, not a bug. Hopefully after unscrewing these once or twice, you can start threading them with your hands instead of with a screwdriver. Is this case even good? I see it a lot and I'm tempted to use it in some builds, but I have no experience with this. Well, this is my first impression with it, so you'll get to know soon enough. I'm going to remove that peel just so I have access to the screws on it. Make my life easier. But my first impressions of it so far are relatively positive. Needing a screwdriver to remove the plate, the side panel is a little annoying, but... Oh, I see. Okay. So this is where you lift it up. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm going to remove these magnetic panels for now, just to make my life easier so that they don't slide. But right here is where you lift it once you unscrew all the things. Right there. This seems to be acrylic and not glass, which is a slight downside, but I mean, not many people are going to care about that. Oh yeah, I paid $25 for the refurb version, which is basically just brand new but factory refurbed. But they were selling them for $40 at $40 brand new. And it still comes with the warranty info on the instruction booklet. So again, it's basically brand new. It's just a factory refurb. Which I guess means it was returned and then they just made sure everything was included, I guess. So, brand new. My case doesn't have that. I just have to already hold it on the edges. Oh, and here's another good thing. Since I'm using an ITX board, all these internal cables, I can just move over to this hole here. Cable management is going to be probably really easy using an ITX board. Probably. Not a guarantee, but probably. Okay. Now the question is, where are those screws that I had? Because I had them somewhere. Here's the I/O shield. There's the computer. Ah, right here. We still in Pico Park. We still doing Pico Park this weekend, by the way. The 28th. Yeah, I could do that. I was still planning on it. Please tell me there's standoffs. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, the standoffs are already inserted. Huh. Okay. Hold on, let me get my... I can't use my phone because my phone is the camera for this. Shoot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the only 4 I need to worry about, but there are 2 extra ones from MADX, which are there, but I don't need to worry about those. Okay. That's fine. I have all the standoffs I need, so they're already installed, which I guess is nice. I don't think I need any of these other screws, at least I don't think so. So I'll hold off on these. I'm gonna get another cider out of that for that stream. Dude, T-Lord, how many of these ciders do you have? Like a dozen of them, and you just never touch them because you don't drink like I do? By the way, this is my bottle of vodka. Look at how full it is. It goes up to here. I don't drink. Max, you come over here and chug it. You come over to America and chug it, bitch. All right, this is the part where I have a lot of fun. And a lot of fun is sarcastic. 'Cause I have to thread this shit like a needle on top of having this. So hold on. I have to drop this and quickly get this out. Polish people drink isopropyl alcohol like it's juice. Shut the hell up. All right, there we go. I hate IO shields for this reason. They annoy me greatly. Because they do this stupid shit where if you touch them or look at them funny, they fall out. Motherfucker. Alright, I think I got it in. Yeah, I did. I have to put a little bit of pressure on this if I want to screw it in, but I can definitely do that. Yep, that fits. Alright, now I need to get the screws out. I assume the giant hexagonal ones. Those are typically the standard that are used on any motherboard. The hexagonal screws. I just need to fish 4 out of here. Well, that's one. Alright. New trend here in America is kids huffing nitrous gas from that one company that found a loophole in selling actual drugs legally. What the fuck, man? We live in an idiocracy, dude. I swear to God. We live in an idiocracy. Where's that large screwdriver? Right here. I forgot the screwdriver is not magnetic. I keep needing to remind myself of that. Mr. Wishful Thinking over here. I need to get myself a larger screwdriver that's ferromagnetic. There we go. Once I get this corner in, the other 3 are going to be a lot easier to screw in. There we go. That's probably the hardest one to get in. That's enough wishful thinking. Time for some more wishful thinking. Alright, because I got that one correctly placed, this one in the bottom left of the board is going to be really easy too. At least once I can see it. Yeah, I need a flashlight for this. I'm gonna get my other phone out. Yes, I have my old phone. And I'm going to use it as a flashlight. The most expensive flashlight challenge. Let's see if it's dead or not. It's probably dead, let's be honest. Yeah, it's dead. Fuck. Oh, shit. It's basically dead. Let me actually see how good the battery is on this thing. Wow. It's still healthy. Flashlight doesn't work anymore. What the hell? Does flash even work? Oh, flash works. Why does flash work? But not... What the hell, dude? That's stupid. I turned on my light. I turned on my old iPhone for nothing. Neat. Oh. It wanted to work there. And now it works all of a sudden. I guess it just needed to turn on? Fuck, I don't know. I'm going to use the larger screwdriver here. All right, that one's in. Yeah, stream froze. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry about that. That's because I turned on my old phone and it re-authenticated. So it had a pop-up on my other phone, which froze the stream. I apologize for that. Typical. Typical Apple. Typical politicians. All cock, no cum. Where's the other screwdriver? Am I stupid? Clearly. Where the hell did I put that thing? Oh, right here. You should probably put it back where you're supposed to have it, dummy. Shit. Alright. Use the bigger one. There we go. Alright, that's 3 in. So I lied. You know how I said that this screw was the hardest? I lied. The screw down here is the hardest. I can't even access it. Shoot. I lied. The thing is, I think it should be fine with just 3 screws, but I really do want to get that 4th one in. I'm going to try to get it in. Really try. It's like doing open heart surgery right now. Did I get it in? I did. I got it in. I just need to screw it in the whole way. That was a miracle. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but let's just say I'm against all odds. I'm gonna get the extender out and really try with this thing. The thing that sucks about this is that it's flexible, and the ferromagnet is repulsing it, and I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. I got it. This was a pain in the ass. This is the problem with using a larger cooler, is you need an ice pick of a screwdriver in order to screw it all in. And I got it. How much do we make Saw jokes when I'm fairly certain none of us have watched any Saw movies? Yeah, I haven't. But it's still funny. Dude, fuck that screw, man. That screw was a pain in the ass to get to, and I don't think it's going to get any tighter. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get any tighter. But for what it's worth, this thing is not going to budge. That screw could actually get a little bit more tension on it. Actually, let me use the big one. The big one! Alright, that should be fine. Let me tighten these three just to make sure, because I'm going to have to compensate for the lack of stability on the top left. Alright, that one's pretty nice and tight now. And what say you? That one's pretty tight already. Alright. The Deep Laker, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I'm goofing off building a computer. Hope you enjoy that. Yeah, all three of those screws should be in. This one, I'm not even going to try screwing in even more, because I have to literally thread a frickin' needle here to get to it. It is so not worth getting. Fortune cookie pajamas? Those aren't fortune cookies, dude. These are Pac-Man. Pac-Man, dude. Cole, I knew you were uncultured, but like, bro. That's like a different tier of uncultured. Uncultured Schweinhund. Holy shit. I'm gonna eat then sleep. Have a good night, Joel. Thanks for being here. I love how the entire computer takes up like this quarter of the case. I could have very easily gotten a case half this size. Very easily. Still accounting for power supply. But the power supply goes down here. I could have lopped this whole bit off. How do you live not ever seeing Pac-Man before? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You live not knowing what Pac-Man is. My favorite video game franchise, Fortune Cookie. Alright. Add quote. Fortune Cookie pajamas. Nice. Cole. Quote 1104, Cole. Also, how's it going, Cole? I haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're alright. Oh, the power button makes a really nice sound. I like that sound. Reset button doesn't make a nice sound, but the power button does. Oh, I love that sound. Really love that sound. That sound is addictive. It's okay, I got a lot of shit to do. Gritty Goose, that's a great emote. Great emote, dude. Alright. Next thing's next. This is an audio cable. I know you're going to have to zoom in on stream to see it, but this is an audio cable. It has analog audio on it, right here. This little guy. And the battery decided to disconnect from the phone. I'll quickly fix that. But typically this audio cable goes in the bottom left of the motherboard, and it's the same here. Every motherboard typically has one of these, and this has been a standard since like the 90s, if not before that. And then this is a USB 3 cable. This guy right here, and this will go right in here. That's actually going to be a bit of a clearance issue in front of this fan here. I might have to get rid of this fan. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of it, or at least move it somewhere else. Yeah, that's going to have to be a thing. remember mainly watching the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. What a great series back then. I forgot Pac-Man had a TV show. I don't remember hearing it being good, but I guess Vic has has proven me otherwise. I'm gonna have to take the fans off this case, unfortunately, or at least disengage them temporarily. Maybe not this middle one though. Because all these power connectors aren't accessible with this fan on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take both fans out. This sucks. I really was hoping that I wouldn't have to do this, but I am going to have to. If I get a smaller or a thinner fan, I won't have to deal with that. I guess now, since I have the ability to... No, I don't. I still don't have the ability to. That's what sucks with these ITX boards. The I/O axis is a lot smaller. That, and I'm using a dual tower cooler, which is overkill as hell. You know what? Since this is open right now and there's a fan over here, I'm going to remove the cooler and just see if it looks good, if the application was good. I have to undo stuff, and this makes me sad. This makes me very sad. You forgot to do something? You're supposed to come in here 2 days ago and say, "Do you remember?" That would have been funny. I added everyone on the server over that. Do you remember? And then October 1st we'll have do 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 start playing. Alright. This is not fully unscrewed yet. At least I... There we go. That was a good application. I just forgot to unzip tie this. Like a dweeb. There we go. Since I can't use the fan on the second fan on the tower cooler, I might as well use one of these. There we go. After I finish this Terraria series, I'm thinking of co-op Half-Life soon after. If you do that, I might join you. Genuinely, like, telling you that. If you do that, I might join you. Might being keyword. Because I have to psych myself out for Half-Life. Because Half-Life is kind of dated at this point. It's kind of like playing Ocarina of Time. Sure, it's an okay game, it's just dated as fuck, and the remake is way better. Half-Life has Black Mesa, which is absolutely amazing, and you need to play it if you haven't. It's a great remake. Fan-made, too. Alright, there we go. I don't care what is and isn't dated. I play what I love. That's fair. I just played Half-Life forever ago and just didn't appreciate as much as most would because it just felt dated to me. Like Nihilinth or however you, that baby with the giant, the baby that you're supposed to shoot its head, that boss sucked. I hated that boss. I learned how to camp it and easily kill it, but I hated that boss fight because of its teleportation beams. It was just a very poorly made boss fight in general. Other than that, there were a couple other like stupid AI things that didn't really hold up well. Still a good game. No hate towards it. Never played Half-Life. Any way I could join if you did? Half-Life was free forever ago. When it had its like 30th anniversary, it was free for a day or for like a week. But it's like $2, and if you buy the Valve pack, it's like $15 for like every game Valve has ever made that's single player. I don't like how loosey-goosey that is. I really don't like how loosey-goosey that is. Maybe that's just... I'm gonna give these another crank. Just to make sure that they're on tight. No, they're on tight. Yep, they're on tight. I'm just paranoid, I guess. Okay, how am I gonna do this? This is why I wish I did this. This is why I wish I didn't have to take the cooler off, because now I have to thread this eye of a needle. This is when tweezers would be really nice. Shit, I had it there, but then it unlatched. This is where I cut my hands, probably. The man in the mirror nods his head. My legs are broken. There will be chair. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be able to get that, Am I? English, motherfucker, do you speak it? There you are. Best part, Sven co-op is free? Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, I might have to take this motherboard out, and I don't want to have to do that. I may have to, unfortunately. Because this fan is not going to stick. Nope. Alright. I don't like how loose that is. I really don't like how loose that is. I'm gonna hate myself. I'm gonna have to take this out. The thing is, I don't think I'm going to be able to at this point. Yeah, no. I'm just going to have to deal with the loose fan. What I can do is add this fan in. Alright, that one fits. So I have at least one fan that's locked in and stable. This one, not so much. They pixelate you to match the game. That's just engine limitation? Yeah, that's probably just engine limitation, dude. Because it's made to run on... It's made to run on computers of the late 90s and early thousands. That's when it was actually made. That's when Sven was made, I'm pretty sure. You know, because unlike Nintendo, Valve loved multiplayer mods of their games. Yeah, it's also Source Gold, and Source Gold had really shitty audio. Well, I say shitty audio design. It had limited audio design. It did not have shitty audio design. It actually had really good audio design. It was just very, very limited. So I could run on old hardware. Oh god, putting that 24 pin is going to suck, dude. Oh no. I might have to move this fan again. Or move it higher. I'm going to move it higher now. Just for my sanity. Now it's up really high. Half the air is going to blow over top of the tower instead of through it. But it's stable. And hopefully this doesn't damage the pin header. Nope, we're good. It's just very snug. I may eventually have to remove it anyway. Half-Life 1 is from 98 and Sven is 99. No, exactly. It was made of that time. And that time was a long time ago. Long ago in a distant... long before time. The first Spinjitzu master. Something, something. I don't fucking know. I haven't seen that show in forever. Alright. Now it's time to have fun. And by have fun, I mean suffer from many different things. One of those things being losing my sanity. It's time for this. Actually, no. Let's do a GPU first. Let's do graphics card first. And I guess you already forgot. No, I didn't forget about it. I know you told me about it. I just forgot that was free. I thought you had to pay for it, or you had to own the original Half-Life. So, this card is a Gigabyte RTX 3060. It's the gaming OC version, which is, I believe, a 1320 megahertz clock on it instead of a 1280 megahertz. It was $5 more than the 1280 megahertz, so, I mean, I literally just was fine paying $5 more for a slightly higher clock. And it has an extra fan, which will keep it cooler. So, it's a better cooler for $5, and it runs a little bit higher for basically $5 more. So you can play through a mod on Steam called Synergy. Okay. But yeah, it's a pretty sexy looking card, I'd say. And I know a lot of people are gonna go, why did you choose Gigabyte? Well, Gigabyte was pretty cheap, and unlike their AMD lineup, their RTX lineup was actually pretty solid. MSI was between this and MSI graphics cards had a lot of VRM issues, which is why I didn't choose them. Yeah, exactly. Gigabyte has nothing to be complaining about when MSI's Ventus cards had a lot of VRM issues. Especially in Ampere Gen, the 30 series generation had a lot of VRM issues. And I've had issues with the Ventus series in a 20 in the Turing era, so it's kind of a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not using MSI graphics cards ever again. Their motherboards I'll still use, but not their graphics cards. They tend to cheap out on them or overprice them for their Supreme or what have you, or Supreme. If you want to get a good overpriced card, get a ROG, honestly. I'd be scoffing at Palette, Galax, and Gainward. You'd be scoffing at Gainward and Galax? I've heard they're really good. Also, this is a dummy thick card. This is barely going to fit in here, actually. I'm going to have to remove this fan permanently for multiple reasons. Yikes. Thread this under here and then up through here. Ah, shit. Perfect. I'm going to have to move the audio cable as well. Or at least I think I will. Oh, that's what's in the way. This plate needs to be moved up. Not this. Derp. There we go. Cable managed. To be honest, I don't like ITX and MATX cases because using specific coolers, you get RAM clearance issues. Yeah, but I also signed up for that because I bought a dual tower, and dual towers are great for cooling performance, but you also get a giant fucking cube of metal on top of the motherboard, which is annoying, and it's also dangerous to ship with because it's, well, a giant metal cube, essentially. Alright, let me get a screwdriver again. Remove this panel temporarily, because this PCI panel needs to be raised out of the way. Or at least it needs to have clearance given to it, which it now has. Oh, no, it does. It is removable. Awesome. Perfect. It ain't gonna wiggle anymore, so we're good. Perfect. PC looking nice and handsome. Clearance issues with back fans of the cooler if it has that. It does have a back fan right here. But honestly, the fact that there's a middle fan and a fan on the back here, it shouldn't have issues as long as this fan doesn't detach. Which if it does, I can just have the client fix. Oh, like I can just have the client fix it. I can just video call him. But it should stay wedged in there because it has. If it falls, it's just gonna rub against this and just keep it locked in via gravity. It's basically gravity keystoned, so it should be fine. I just feel bad not using the second fan that comes with the cooler. What I may just do is just slap it somewhere or just throw it back in its box because I can't really do anything with it. Or at least I don't think I can. I'll add everything and then come back to it. It's a thing I can add at the end. Get some expand foam. Not when you have a lot of cardboard. I've shipped these without expand foam, dude. They've all arrived fine. The CPU is going to have a huge overhead for the 3060. I know. I know I should have gotten something more powerful, but it was out of budget max. The 3060 was the best I could get for the budget. Plus, it's user upgradable. It's easier to upgrade the graphics card than the processor. So, if you go top of the line processor, you can eventually get a 4080 down the line. Plus, he's only going to be running at 1080, if that, and it's mostly going to be emulation and older games and roguelikes, so it's not going to be anything graphically intensive by any means. For the inside, I know. I've never needed it. If you just use the boxes that come with the electronics, and maybe the occasional paper towel or something, you're fine. You don't know how ingenuitive I can be with packing. I also like how it's a little pass-through thing here for cooling. Something that the 30 series do. Oh, I know, it happens, Max. But that's why you put a box here. Or in this case, with the power supply, you put like something and you wedge it here. That'll prevent that from happening. Alright. So I got the graphics card in. Make sure it's down and tight in there. And while I'm at it, got an extra one of these screws. What did I get the screw out for? Oh, right. It was for this. Duh. I'm gonna need another one here real soon. It's not there. Where did I put all those screws? Right here. Oh, I know. Get rid of that. Okay, so now I need to screw this in. If it even wants to stay. There we go. Alright. Damn it. Well, I got one in. Nice. It just has a mind of its own, man. It has a mind of its own. Whoop. Have front intake fans? It does not have any. Honestly, I should probably do that. That might be what I do with this spare fan. I might just have it intake here, or maybe here, honestly, because the GPU is so big, it can just passively cool itself. The power supply and the GPU can fight over this half of the air channel, and then the air channel here will be for the processor. That should be fine. Thermodynamically speaking, that should be fine. Plus, it has all these holes intentionally for it. So I should be fine on that front as well. Yep. It has 4 little small holes for it. Well, here's the thing, Max. This thing only has so many fan headers on it. And I'm going to have to split a fan header regardless if I use it or not. Which, by the way, I should probably put that in. Just to have it. There we go. Fan hubs are a thing. No, I refuse to touch fan hubs. They're all shittily made. Now it's time for the power supply. And to take off the back panel, methinks. I'm going to have to stand this boy up vertical here real soon. Actually, no. I won't have to yet. I'll have to slot this guy in first. Let me get a few more screws for it, though. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need at least 4. Yeah, those things are overpriced. Very overpriced. And they're often not the best quality. And if you buy a Corsair one, you're paying like $300 for it. Or some shit like that. Some ludicrously high amount. Rest of these can go in there. Whoop. Just throw that to the side. Oh, that might be what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're right. Now it's time for the power supply. This is the fun part. The funnest part. RM750E Corsair. Corsair makes pretty good power supplies. I would buy a EVGA if they still made good ones, but EVGA is a dead company, unfortunately. I still run 2 T2 power supplies in my builds, and I love them. Great fucking power supplies. Because that was back when they used Superflower. And Superflower knows how to make good power supplies. Very good OEM. I don't know who the OEM is for Corsair, but I know whoever they are. I think it's Seasonic. I think Seasonic does their power supplies. Don't quote me on that. That is a very thick cable. This is definitely thicker than most 120 volt cables I've used. So that's good. Good quality from the start, good first impression. And here is the brick itself. That is a giant brick. It even comes with its own cable ties and screws that I did not need to fish out of the case box because the power supply had them too. Damn. Okay. Neat. Alright. Seasonic is amazing, but really overpriced. I agree. They're a solid OEM, just hilariously overpriced. Alright, time to put this in my lap. Because this is where I get serious. How much 12 volt does it have? It has 62 amps of 12 volts supported. Good, it has the full wattage. 20 volts of 3.3 and 20 volts of 5. Nice. I doubt it'll use all that, but it's nice to have. The question is, do I aim it out or in? Out or in? Out or in? Out. This is interesting. Unless I'm supposed to insert it in this way? No. Okay. This is going to be weird. orient it like this if I want to screw it in. Come on, get in there. This is only going to get annoying really fast. There we go. And I have to keep this held up by my one hand at all times, or else gravity will do its job and shear off one of these screws, and I don't want that to happen. I do not like this power supply shroud at all. This is probably the worst designed power supply shroud I've worked with. Mounting it is next to impossible. Alright, top corner. That is one negative I have about this. Mounting the screws is ass. Shit. I'm gonna have to get the small screwdriver. This power supply can handle so many 4080s. Yeah, so many, just two. That's not working. This is the worst power supply mount I have ever seen. Like, I almost want to just take a hacksaw or something, some sort of Dremel to this and just cut off half the metal here. Because you have to do some satanic shit to get that in there. No, this sucks, dude. I hate this. This is actually dog water. God damn it. I'm gonna stop doing that. God damn it. I've only gotten one screw in. Something scalp. Dude, this panel is the worst. Like, I genuinely have not dealt with a worse mounting mechanism for this. Dude, this is awful. I know what the motherboard looks like. Yeah, it's only 6 USBs. Dude, I swear to God, this does not go in. I'm letting it just bounce at this point. It's just bouncing. Which is not a good thing. Oh my God, dude, this is so enraging. This alone might detract me from ever building in this case again. This power supply setup sucks. It's in there, like in there. Unless I can physically remove like a ton of this shit. I could remove that. That doesn't do me any good. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. Actually, it kind of does. Hold on. That helped for one screw. Oh, God damn it. Get the fuck in there, dude. I'm at the end of my wits. I'm at the end of my wits with this damn thing. All right. First install the bracket on the PSU, then install it to the case. There's a bracket? Fucking where? There ain't no damn bracket. Unless you mean these 4 screws come off and that is the bracket. Which if so, then holy shit, that is really dumb. Get the manual, you'll see. So wait, Max, are you telling me it's these 4? Are you kidding me? Have I been japed this whole time? Why the hell they make it go in like a whole inch? Yep. The bracket is this. Are you kidding me, dude? That is dumb. Yup. That was it. Bad design. No, very. Very bad design. I'll dock points for that. The power supply shroud installation sucks. The adapter is shit. Usually it should just be 4 screws, not 8. Yep. I just heard it come off. And I'm expected to hear... There we go. I was expecting to hear a large metal clunk, and that was it. Yeah. Fuck you. I have flipped off one thing today. Alright, that's one. Just to get it stable, let me get two. And that way it no longer budges. There we go. Insert metal pipe sound effects. I can see why it's cheap. Well, that's not cheap. That's just over-engineered and stupid. Because it's not user-friendly. It's over-engineered. That's what it is. I just dropped that somewhere in here, and I cannot see it. There we go. Found it. I swear to God, where did that go? Will you hold still, please? These screws are not liking me tonight. It's one of those nights. Alright. One more to go. Shit. Come on. Perfect. Shroud's on, or the adapter's on. It's one of those days where you don't want to screw screws, everything is fucked, Corsair fucking sucks, and you really know why? Because you can't justify making this fucking shit. This isn't Corsair. This is Cooler Master. This case is Cooler Master. Power supply is Corsair. Corsair's something wrong here, Max. Yet. I accidentally flipped that. Okay, this is the fun part where I hold a giant brick of metal and force screws into it on the top side while holding the bottom side while hoping gravity doesn't do its magical thing of shearing it all off. So bear with me as I hand tighten these a little bit just so I have some sort of stability to fall back on when I inevitably take a screwdriver to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Alright, now I can let go of it. Four. Make sure they're hand tight. Alright, they're all fit. It's all about the he screws, she screws bullshit. Cooler Master is just one of those days. It happens. Make sure to turn it on. Usually, when you buy these power supplies, they're all set to off. Set the power switch to on, so when you turn on the machine, it actually turns on and you don't freak out and realize, oh, the power switch wasn't on. I've done that before. Not a good experience. Alright, this is the fun part where I cable manage like crazy. Actually, hold on. I just realized these are here. And they don't need to be there. They need to be over here, I think. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to remove these cables in order to get access to it. I can't believe I forgot about the power switch buttons. Ah, shit. That's USB. That one is inverse, which makes me believe that is the power switch connection. I just have to find out the pinout, because I forget the pinout on these all the time. The pinout on these always confuses me. Alright, let's see. It does not show you. Wonderful. You can remove that? Oh, you can reorient it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. You can reorient that if you want. So this thing right here, you can remove it and you can place it on any of the corners. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. That's a neat little design thing. That is cool. I'll give them points for that. But you can move this here to up here, or to down here, or to right here. Honestly, I'm just going to keep it stock. But that's a neat feature. So where is it? Does it not show you the pinout? I guess it doesn't, so I have to actually look this shit up. Wonderful. Even my MSI, actually no, it wouldn't be on here. It would be on the other, it would be on the fucking motherboard box. Idiot. Stupid bitch. Stupid dog, you make me look bad. Stupid dog, you make me gay. There we go. Cramping my foot doing that. Well, that case is also probably triple the cost of this one. Was I right? Yes, I was. The USB header is right next to the power header. And let's see, what's the pinout on it? God, my hand is shaky. Alright, LED. LEDs are on that side. Power reset. Okay. It's the wrong cable. Get over here, buddy. I need you now. And I need you. Do 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 do. That's reset. Let me stack these quickly. That reset switch did not seat properly. Alright, those should both be in now. They are indeed. Okay, that was a pain. 65 right now, but you can find it for 50. Alright, let me make sure the pinout is right. Ground. Reset is set up to reset. Power is set up to power. Alright, both LED negatives are next to each other. The positives, the LED positives are the ones this direction. That always gets me. If there's one thing about building computers that I hate the most, it's this pinout here. This pinout always confuses me every time. And I always have to rememorize it every time. I have to relearn it. And then I forget it the next time. Shit. I really should have put this in before the GPU, but hindsight 2020. Oh my goodness, I almost had it. Whew! It's done! I did it! Oh my god, I hate that cable. I want to pour some hot glue on that right now. I'm not going to. But I want to. I want to so badly, dude. I hate that cable. It doesn't matter what computer I'm building, and I hate those cables. Alright. USB 3 is in. Power buttons are in. I think I can start working on the actual power supply cables as soon as I plug this in. What I might do is I might just throw some of my old fans that I don't use in here. A few fans that I can just chuck in here and they'll work just fine. Maybe put one up here and one in here. Have these two go in. I might put one here though. I might just put two in the front and just do that. Make my life a lot easier. Have fun with front panel connectors. I already got all that fixed. That was what I just did, Max. That is what I just did. Literally. I just suffered through that. And I no longer have to touch them again. Thankfully. I hate doing them. They annoy me. All the front panel is done. Yeah, I went through that shit. I'm done. I'm a veteran of the war against the front panel connector. Alright. Let's give this old guy a rip and tear until it's done. Oh, the smell of plastic. Woo! That is a strong smell. Very strong smell of plastic. Alright, there's the EPS. We need EPS. We need PCIe. This is PCIe. Is this EPS as well? Why are there two EPS cables? There are two EPS cables. I don't know why there are two EPS cables on a 750 watt power supply. That seems kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. You only need one EPS cable. They can power like 300 watts. I'll chuck that in there just in case. This can go back in. Oh, is this a PCIe just an 8-pin? Because if so, I'll use that one instead. Yeah, this is two 8-pins. I only need one 8-pin for it, so I'm just going to use the one that doesn't have a pigtail on it. That's PATA. This is 12-volt high power, which we don't need. And this is 24. Alright, live another day. These are the four I need. Great joke. Yeah, no, that's what the cable is called though. 12-volt high power. Oh shit. You know what I just realized? You are kidding me. I have to remove the cooler again. Are you kidding me? I hate myself. I have to remove the cooler. Because I don't have access to the 8-pin. Shit, man. Ugh. At least this allows me to correct my mistake of rotating this 180. That way I have more room up here instead of down there. Because if I rotate this 180 degrees, I get less clearance here, but more clearance here. And that is something I'm fine with. The question is, oh, that 8-pin is all the way in here. Dude, that, I never would be able to thread that, even if I tried. Because I wouldn't even know it was there. So I'm glad I did that now. That goes into the power supply. This goes there. Let me detach this quickly. Fan doesn't help either. The fan being right there is a little bit annoying too. Alright, cable's in. And I got a bunch of thermal goop on me. Yippee. I might have to reapply that. I'm going to reapply it. I don't have any more paper towels. Figures. I ran out of them. I'm going to have to go upstairs and get some more. I'll be right back. Yep, I did run out. All right. All right, that side is clean. Now to clean the cooler. Alright, that's good. Now to reapply. That should be fine. That's a bit much, actually. Let me just... There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wipe that with the towel. Yeah, that got it all off. Good. I redid it. Because I took off the sink twice, and typically if you take it off once you should reapply it, but I took it off twice. That's my rule typically. If you remove the sink once, you should probably replace it, but I didn't the first time. That one is hand tight. That one is hand tight as well. Alright. While I'm at it, let me get the big fat cable out. And plug that bitch in. Ah, shit. Get in there. Perfect. I don't think these are going to fit in there. No, they will. Just barely. Nice cable management. They have good cable management holes for this, so good on them for that. I'm not going to put that in yet, because getting these, access to these, is going to suck once I put the ATX in. Speaking of ATX and EPS, let's thread this down in here if I even can. I can. Except doing so is not favorable. Okay. Interesting. You can lay this on... You can lay it flat. You can lay this case flat because it has rubber standoffs here. I mean, I guess that's one way of... that's one unorthodox way of having the case oriented. Great, now where did I put that large screwdriver? I can English, I swear. Screwdriver. It's in my lap, stupid. Ooh. There we go. And that panel comes off just like the other one. Alright, now both side panels are off. Now it's time to thread shit through. Or at least try to. There we go. The question is, how much slack do I have? I have a lot. It's just, there we go. It didn't want to go through. Another thread in over here. Now, is that CPU? That is. So that is going to go in there. Perfect. PCIe next. Nice. Oh, that's SATA actually. Hold on. Where's the PCIe cable? Right next to me. That's a 6+2 end. This is the 8 end. Actually, what am I doing? Actually, I can thread it through there, just to conserve the tiny amount of space that I could save from it. Have all the cables go through this major channel, and then have the PCIe come out of this tiny channel. And then it has a cool little arcing effect on it, which looks rather tasteful. Come on, link up. There you go. And that way I can fold it up like that. That actually looks really nice. That looks really nice. That's how you cable manage. That's how you cable manage right there. Here. You see that? That's good. That's how you do it. Now, question. Can I mount an M2 on the back side here? I don't think I can. No, I can't. This only had one M2 slot on it. But it has 4 SATA, which is plenty of expandability. Alright, time to set this back down, or at least, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Do this first. Alright, now I can. Thread that through there. And I'm only adding the SATA power just for extra expandability later, because I doubt he's going to put SATA drives in, but on the off chance he does, that's already set up for him. Are those all in? Yes, they are. All right, we're good to go. All the power cables are connected. What the hell is Fletch saying? Did Arabia go to sleep like it's random German word that I'm not even going to try to pronounce? No, I watching TikToks. Oh, you're rotting your brain. Nice. How about you watch some Cocomelon while you're at it too, huh? Watch some Cocomelon. That's good for your brain. I can't seem to pull that corner off. Well, I didn't want it to fall in there, but I guess it helped. I guess it helped me doing that. Okay, hold on. You are doing this wrong. Do it right by doing that. Oh my god, really? This way, please. Identification, please. Voice key incorrect. Voice key incorrect. Wait a second. I love that movie. Such a good movie. Oh my god, will you just fucking go in, dude? It ain't that hard. You're flipped again. Oh my god. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. 1945. Oh my god. Mom, Fletch is making bad jokes again. Somebody better cancel him. Mom, Jacek made fun of Fletch by saying, "Let's go, Brandon." That means he must be an alt-right extremist. Mom. I still can't believe that's your actual name. That made me laugh my ass off. Do I seriously gotta scratch the shit out of my hands to get this in? Yes. Yes, you do. Oh, come on. Ow, ow, ow. I'm poking my finger on a standoff. That does not feel good. Ow. That was like a needle going into my skin there. Shit, man. Ah. That went into my nail. Are you kidding me? And that didn't go in. Ooh. There we go. Oh, shit. Dude, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah, you can. Look at that. That's a heatsink. That's the heatsink. It didn't cut me, thankfully, but it definitely did take a bite out of my hand. Jesus Christ. I don't think I'll have to do that again, thankfully. But that was nasty. It, like, crushed my hand a little bit there. I'm gonna have to flatten this. Brandon Herrera used it on his own campaign slogan when running for Congress. That's funny. You might as well use what's freely available. And that slogan is, well, freely available. I'm going to remove that and attach this one. Okay, I can actually clip this on now. Hey! Fans clipped on. Properly this time. Holy shit, it's a miracle. So now I have two fans going through this. This entire CPU cooler is just going to be a giant air channel. And it's going to suck some of the heat out of the GPU too. Because there's going to be a fan here probably. There's going to be a fan here, a fan here. So it's going to be a giant air channel. Air channel. Holy shit. I combined channel with tunnel. I mean, technically that word does exist, but holy shit, that's not how you use it. Air tunnel. Air channel. Fucking can't believe I said that, dude. But point is, thermodynamics will allow this to just basically the GPU is a giant thing that cuts the air in half. So half of it will go through here, half of it will go through here. And frankly, it has a lot of breathing room here, so we're fine. Can't believe it's 1 o'clock already. I've had a lot of fun with this, as you can tell. I've been going for 3 hours, and I have yet to post it. I do believe it's post ready though. I just want to try to get one more fan on it. Yeah. Let me do the nuclear solution here and see if it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does, yippee! As a happy little loot bug once said, yippee. Okay. I hope that has enough clearance to close. If not, I can always remove this again. that should be enough clearance. Holy hell. I'm just going to go fanless on the actual case. There's going to be 1 exhaust fan, 2 on the cooler. There's 3 on the GPU. I can always load test it and add more fans later. That'll just be something I consider ex post facto. But yeah, let's box it up. I know it's bad jibbies to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let me put these 4 screws back in this bag here. And let's see if I can get a post. Holy 10 ads. Average average Twitch moment. Okay, now they're hand threadable. That's good to see. Oh, thank you for the gift sub, dude. I appreciate it. I bet Fletch is really happy now. Yeah, what ads? Exactly, exactly, Vic. That's what I'm saying. What ads? Alright, guys, the fun part is here. I plug it into a wall and see if it runs. First things first, let me get the back panel on, though. Oh, and another thing, you can reorient these panels as you like. So you can rotate like this, like this. You can do any of the 4 cardinal directions with this panel. And I like that. That's neat. That's something that you don't see in a case that often. So I'll applaud them there for that. Put the screws in there, because they're spares and I might as well do something with them. But I like that. I think that's genius. I'm going to hand tighten these just because it's the back panel. You typically don't access it unless you really need to. And I'm confident enough that this will boot first time. I'm confident. Quite confident, actually. I'm getting mentioned. All right. But yeah, another cool thing about this case, typically computers are mounted like this, and you have them like, you know, power supply down. This case is made to do this as well, so you can have it glass up if you want. Which is neat. I guess if you want to do that for some reason, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can. I guess Cooler Master just decided to go with throwing all the different weird things into one recipe and see if it sticks. Alright, now to plug you in and make sure you work. I don't think there's any RGBs, so I'm not going to be able to excuse me, I'm not going to be able to tell. Do I have an outlet in the back of the UPS that's free? Hold on, let me check. I do. Convenient. I didn't think I did. I used all the slots. Guess I didn't. Oh, it turns on. There's clearly a cable or something hitting a fan, but it turns on. Yeah, it's just orientation. Let me fix that now. Hey, if that's the only problem, I'm happy with it. If that's the only issue, is that there's a cable in a fan, that I'm happy with that. That means basically everything works. And I'd rather have something stupid like that happen than something else. I see. Let me just thread that over there. Thread that over there. Bingo! This thing is whisper quiet, by the way. I can't hear a bloody thing from it. Get to BIOS? Yeah, I'll do that. The fact I see RGB and everything means that everything works power-wise. Now I just have to plug a monitor into it and make sure it works that way. Alright, let me go get a portable monitor that I have. And if it posts, I'm ending stream. Alright, there we go. I found a cable I needed. Alright. That's power in. And now HDMI. Yeah! It's a portable monitor and I love it. I use it on my laptop all the time. That's a joke. That's a lie. I do use it though whenever I need two monitors on my laptop. Alright, let's see. Does she post? Hold on, let me just do a power cycle. It could have been that it didn't have the input connected originally. That happens a lot. That's sick as shit. I think I paid like $60 for it. And it's like a $120 monitor. Yay! New CPU installed. FTPM is corrupted or structure changed. We're good. All right. It posted. I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you all for being here. It took me 3.25 hours to get this from parts to post. So, yeah. I'm going to go probably burn this in a little bit. Maybe rip a few DVDs of Big Bang Theory and do some other stupid shit. I'm going to be burning midnight oil tonight. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you guys later. Update GPU's firmware so rebar would work. Thank you for reminding me of that. Actually, this is a brand new GPU. I literally bought it at Micro Center today, so it should have that already. But the fact that it recognizes the CPU means that the BIOS is updated to the latest version or close to it. So that's all good. I'm happy about that. Firmware could be old. I can always flash it. I can always do MD flash. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Fletch, thank you for the 400 bits. And Lawyer Life and Deep Laker, thank you for the follows, both of you. I appreciate it. And yeah, you all take care. I will see you guys later. Stay savage.